Hi everyone, it's been a long time since I made a video. It's been early February, just a few days after the Super Bowl when I posted my last video. But now tonight, the night of August 12th, something in my heart is telling me that so God wants to make another video to post, and if I just get back to regularly posting videos again. Um, since posting my last video over 6 months ago, a lot has really changed in the world, to say the least. Just for starters, back in February, early February after the Super Bowl, we knew about the coronavirus. We knew it was a really big problem in the world, but we had no idea what it would become, nor the severity that would become. Since that time, it's been, I believe it's around 15 million people have been infected so far. That's the numbers being reported by most sources. Literally, like hundreds of thousands of people dying, and several people every day. Just more and more people dying. It seems like every day. So it's just a worldwide catastrophe going on right now, to say the least. Since the time, everything, like, sports is back. Most sports have been have been canceled for several months. Most of them are back now, like hockey, soccer, baseball, basketball, combat sports. A lot of those sports, they're all back up and running now. But of course, there's no fans allowed where these sports are being held to. And no one got no idea when fans will be allowed to return, like the Ghost-Born events. Same thing as concerts, carnivals, just any kind of public event. It's all shut down. We can watch them on TV or online. Of the participants in these sports and activities, but we still can't go to them. So that's what's going on with like sports. So I'll call that sports and recreation. Since February. And then now, of course, kids went back to school in September. Well, I know some places it's around now or later in August, or where kids be going back to school or college, university. And then with that, like, that's all chaos. That's all a big whirlwind. We don't. No one knows. No one has a concrete plan that's going to work for everyone. Like, everyone's up in arms, and it's a lot of chaos from both sides. What's the best way to open schools and to open just to get normalcy back to the youth, to the children who was supposed to be our future. So that's another thing that's been a big controversial topic in recent months. Of course, now like the workplace, that's it's more and more people are back to work now. At least where I live. I know there's a lot of people like across, say, America and many other countries around the world where people's out of work. like people's really financially suffering and are feeling the really devastating effects of their financial burdens. And no one knows the answers either. Like when these people can go back to work, and when they can just get back to living the life, whether it's definitely better than what they were. Not everyone was. People's been suffering even before the coronavirus hit financially, but of course everyone would be doing still a lot better if they could get back to work. So again, since February, that's another thing that's been going on in the world. Since coronavirus became a worldwide problem. So that covers things that start in February around there. But it's the coronavirus that exponentially just continued. The coronavirus can get worse and worse. Start February, then March, then April, into May, and then I believe it was late May, another devastating event happened. That was when George Floyd got killed by a police officer in the United States, and that just led to many subsequent events. And after the George Floyd killing, and it was in June. That was when the Black Lives Matter group got formed. That's when that started. And again, that's there's many ways to look at that, but that's has caused again a lot of division, a lot of problems in America and other places around the world as well. From that, there's I guess what I feel in that is it's like a coin, two sides of a coin. There's different ways. Look at like the actual event. It's literally Black Lives Matter. Do Black Lives Matter? Absolutely. We all matter. We, as I like to say, we are all one. Everyone deserves to be treated with equality, respect, and dignity. But from these groups, and of course not everyone, but everything is always extremists. There's always people, quote, that they like to ruin it for everything else. And then since Black Lives Matter formed, that's when you start to see like the violent protests and the people like catching billions of fire and taking advantage of that, like robbing stores and other businesses and causing chaos in the streets. It's just criminal activity. Really, it's illegal criminal activity, and they're using this protest. I feel this Black Lives Matter. They're taking advantage of that to commit criminal activities. This, of course, is not everyone. There's a lot of innocent people out there, of course, taking part in this cause, and those just looking for equality in general and in everyday situations. But there's these other people, like the extremists, as I call them, who are just committing criminal activities and are really getting away with it. I feel being covered up by the Black Lives Matter shield. That's just what's been going on. Like May now through June, I've covered up till then in this video. Of course, in July, like this escalated, this continued on, and then now the latest event happening in the worldwide. What's being talked about worldwide. I believe it was either late July or August 1st. I'm thinking August 1st. I mean, at least that's when it got reported really what were really well known around the world. That was when the bombings happened in Lebanon. That's been causing vast devastation, suffering for people in Lebanon. Over, at least last I heard, over 100 people have died. Hundreds of thousands homeless, and people just more people dying, more people being left homeless just by the devastation and the turmoil happening in Lebanon right now. And much like the coronavirus and the George Floyd killing and subsequent protests, there's many sides and theories to the Lebanon bombings and what's who caused it, who's behind it, kind of talk. Some people say the bombing was accidental. Some people say it was it was attacked by another country. So as in it was a targeted attack. And some people say, what I heard was it was just it was further to do with racism. It was people out there who was trying to, like these world powers trying to cause even more turmoil to these poor countries, trying to devastate these poor countries even more, to make them suffer, to basically to depopulate them, so that so that they can become even more powerful and have even more control in the world. I guess my thoughts on that, and with everything I've talked about so far, it's just like we don't know for sure, like whether it's this side or another side. Like everyone could be right in a certain way. I feel like we can't, even if we disagree with what theories we hear or opinions, like don't ignore it completely. Don't cast them aside completely, because maybe you can learn a bit from them and combine them with your own theories and from your own sources that you've heard, and just to create the big picture. I'm sure there's not just one reason with what's going on with the coronavirus. There's more than one way to look at the George Floyd killing and the subsequent protests, and there's one way to look at these recent bombings in Lebanon. I feel if we can combine all these different sources and all these different opinions we feel from from people we can trust, and from what we feel are trustworthy sources, we can combine them to create the ultimate picture and create the ultimate answer. I feel which is the truth, and through knowing that truth, then I feel we can meditate and we can pray to God to see the answer. Once we gather the source, we can say, God, is this true? Like, is this about me believe? Is this the knowledge? Is the knowledge I have true? Is this what you want me to know, so that so that I can grow deeper in my faith and to grow in my relationship with you, which will then therefore help me to be a more kind, loving, caring, respectful person that can be a positive influence on the world, and then I can use this education that I've gathered to help people knowing this truth that will allow them to allow them to ultimately be saved. So I guess what I'm trying to go with this video. This video is really a spontaneous. I honestly didn't know what I was going to talk about. I was going to say prior to making this video, like all my videos, this one is unscripted. I just talk from my heart the best that I can. It's all the word is it's a skill. I don't know if it's a skill per se, but it's something you can get better at through growing your relationship with God, trusting Him, living a holy life, praying, meditating, reading the Bible, reading other holy books, being a loving, kind, respectful, caring person to all members of society. Like you can get better from talking from the heart and growing your faith and spirituality through these things. But yes, back to I guess why I made this video was I just wanted to talk about let's just sum up what's been going on in the world these past 6 months, and just giving you guys my thoughts and just where I stand on these events. Of course, like pretty much like everyone, I'm just trying to comprehend and just trying to wrap my head around it so I can just figure it out, just to walk in the light and the truth that God's giving us all the opportunity to just to walk in. Like I said, I feel through gathering how we can find light, and the truth is it's through being open-minded, not cutting off one side or the other side of the debate of the coin, as I like to say. Just listening to all sides, gathering information, just praying and meditating, and asking God what's real. What do you want me to believe? What knowledge do you want me to use so that I can grow closer to you, and to be a better, more knowledgeable person, so that I too can walk in the light and the truth, and then to be able to share this information with other people and to be able to help them. So I guess like if everyone, I'm just trying to figure out as well, just staying up to date on events, just praying, meditating, keeping my faith strong, just being, just the best, most helpful person that I can be. everyone wants advice, I'm always here. Everyone's problem, going through a hard time, who has personal contact with me, you can message me, you can Facebook me, email me, any way you want to get contact me. Anyone's welcome to. So I guess just to conclude this video, I know it's been I never really had a clear structure here. I know I've been not the most clear and concise video that I've made, but again, I'm just trying to try some things the best that I can with these past 6 months, trying to just to make sense of it, trying to digest. I have to just think of what's coming as well. Listen to a lot of these people who are like prophets, visionaries. People who've been like writing past about world events who say it's not over. What's going on in the world's not over. In fact, it's only beginning. It's only just the beginning. It's only going to get another event. It's going to get exponentially worse from here. They say like next month is going to be another big event. It's going to happen. And then in November it's going to be like I'm trying to think what word to use. Like we can't even imagine right now what's going to happen in November, whether that's related to the U.S. election or events like related to that. Like we don't know, but I really feel like it could be somehow related to that. So I guess that's something else to think about, pray, meditate on for what we know about right now, what's happened past 6 months, and how we can deal and help ourselves and our families through these times. We need to pray for the future that whatever is to come, that we will just be strong, we'll be the best prepared that we can be, that we'll just have faith, have trust in God, that through trusting and faith in God, we will go through it. We will be able to still thrive. But we won't give up. We will just stay strong. We'll stay united. We won't let these various things in the world divide us. Rather, use these hard times to bring us more together, to bring us, much more love and peace and content that we perhaps never had, and maybe never even had throughout history. So for whatever's to come, force us to be as positive and as the reality is we can't stop what's going to happen. I know we all believe in different things. We all different views, whether it's a religion or cultural beliefs or just anything, just whatever we like. I think the activities we like, the sports we play. Like we're all different. That's great. I love learning and different cultures, religious beliefs, and trying new activities and interests. But of course, it's just no. I guess there's no debate now. There's no in fact that so many things in the Bible it's just happened. Like a lot of these like tragedies, whether it's like more earthquakes, tornadoes, floods, sickness, like all that's been exponentially getting worse to higher numbers more in the past 6 months than I believe any time in human history. so many things in the Bible has already happened, and you'll feel in September and November even more of the events in the Bible is going to happen. Because we feel like many people feel, now myself included, just feel like we're in the end times in the world. Honestly, just because there's so much evidence of it, like it can't just really be denied anymore. And it's what's known from what I've learned. I'm still learning about the Bible. I'm still fairly so let's get into this a little bit. I feel I need to get into this a little bit in this video as well. I want to make clear to everyone watching that, you know, I've always been a Christian. I've always, you know, believed in God, and like that's just how I was raised. Like, you know, my parents were Christians, my grandparents, great grandparents, so on. I've come from a Christian foundation, and that's been, you know, that's just been passed down to me. Of course, you know, then growing up, I've went to church. I've learned to pray. I learned, you know, saying grace at meals, and you know, I had a good foundation, and I went to a great school, like junior high and high school, where that was taught. That was focused on more than if I went to another school. But I'm still, of course, I still feel like a novice with a really growing and developing relationship with God. Like you can believe in God like I always did, but just getting that relationship through, you know, praying heavenly and meditating. Growing your faith and applying all your trust in God. I would still consider myself a novice in that regard. I'm still learning, trying to do that better. And I'm still a fair, I guess, novice of understanding the Bible. I probably read the Bible for, I say 5 or 6 years. I started reading it, about, you know, halfway through the Bible, give or take. But I'm still a novice in just actually learning it and understanding it, and just being educated on just the fact that everything in the Bible either has already happened out on earth, or will happen. Like I said, through watching Bible study videos online, hearing, I guess, Bible, really experienced Bible readers talking about the Bible. They say almost everything in the Bible has already happened, and it's happening at a faster paced rate than recently than any other time in history, and everything needs to happen in the Bible in order for the last day to happen. They call it the Day of Judgment. In other words, that's when Jesus returns to the world, and then, well, our time on earth is over, but it's really just a new beginning, where your place for eternity will be assigned to you. So I guess that's why I brought up that, like the Bible and what's in it, and how the events going on in the world now are like some of the last Bible events talked about, is just because again, just like a lot of people, I'm just trying just to make sense of everything going on, and just trying to remain strong, trying to remain positive, trying to keep the hope that we can just survive through that and be able to get through it, so we can see the amazement that the last day will be of Jesus' return, and just to be able to see that firsthand. I feel that that's what we need to work towards right now. As the Bible says, no one knows the time of Jesus' return. Only God the Father Himself knows the time, but those who are strong believers and are holy individuals living a holy life, they can predict, they can feel the season. And many people, whether it's preachers or pastors or priests or just some people in general strong faith, a lot of people feel like we are in that season right now. 2020, the start of 2020 was when that season officially began, and through the last few months of just taking the all and taking everything going on in the world, I honestly feel that that we are in that season as well. And I hope just that through you guys just hearing my thoughts, when you do watch this video, that you will consider what I share, and that you pray and meditate about that, and that you will feel the same way as well. And you'll be able just to use just the knowledge and truth that you gain, just to be able to try to work towards understanding it, and it's just trying to understand it like I have, and just trying to make sense of it, and just preparing for that for inevitable last day that the world will experience. So like I don't know. Like I said, no one knows the last days, but it's clear that it's not going to be too much longer away. So all we can do is just to pray and have faith, and just being the best people we can be towards others, with just the virtues of loving, caring, respecting one another, being kind to one another, to be able to, for these things, will just give us the strength and that motivation and that determination just to be able to make it to the last day, or also known as the Day of Judgment. So I guess that's it for this video. So I know it's pretty long, and I was bouncing from topic to topic a lot, but I just hope whatever everyone who watches this will just gain something from it, whether it's knowledge or just a bit of hope, or good energy, or just something. I just really hope that anyone who watches will just gain something good from this video that will just help you to get through, and to get us to gain strength and motivation and courage just to be able to get through these times that we're in. So I guess to conclude, I feel I'll be getting back to making videos on a more regular basis, again. It will probably be my next video. Most likely be like a quote video where I'll read a quote that I've written and just trying to break it down, just explain why I feel it's significant, and just what I feel what I feel it means, and why I feel it's important to share. So most likely be posting my next quote video probably in a day or two from now. Of course, it's gonna be other like this, like my sort of thing. I guess you say like that's my core of the channel. My channel is called Chris12 Quotes. That will be what I'm be sharing, talking about the majority of the time. But there will be other times I feel I'll be doing like videos like this, just giving my thoughts on various topics, and me, whether it's world events, sports, and maybe like local events where I live. So like I said, actually, I'm not gonna limit myself to what I talk about. I feel what I talk about is always, I feel in my heart is tugging me to talk about, which is God telling me what it is that He wants me to share with you. So yes, my next video will be most likely a quote video, and after that we just had to see the good Lord brings, what it is He wants me to share with you, and what it is He wants me to help people to just to learn about. So yes, guys, that's it. Like always, anyone who wants to talk to me can send me a message on Facebook, text message, email, and then if you want to talk to me, you're more than welcome to anytime. I'm always here. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Stay strong out there, guys. Stay safe. Love, respect, care for people. Stay kind. Many people as you can. Stay prayerful. Keep the faith. God bless. Peace.